Hello and welcome to Tall Guy Rides. In today's video, I'm going to do a post-installation explanation of the installation of the BluArmor C50 Pro. First up is the positioning of the dock, either the click dock or the Mac dock. Ideally, this should be right in the center at the back of your helmet. If it is skewed on one side or the other, I don't think it will do a very good job, because the weight will get transferred slightly skewed to one side or the other, and that might cause issues while you're riding. So this is the positioning that I've chosen for a helmet. Thankfully, on my helmet, the design is such that it kind of gave a very nice and easy guideline for mounting right at the center. I hope that your helmet has something similar that you can use in terms of guidelines to get it straight. It's not tilted to one side or the other, or neither is it like a little bit too much to the left or the right. You also get one protector for the wire, so that when you keep your helmet down on a flat surface, the wire doesn't get pinched right here. I hope you are able to see this. It protects the wire from getting squished or twisted, and that is a type C cable here, as you can see. Then what you also get is the harness cable, which I've already added into all of the connectors. So this is the basic harness cable that you get, and it has 4 wires coming out of it. Let's connect that. So it's a simple USB type C male to female pairing. What I have done for my comfort is that, let's try and get this out of the way. Yeah. So what I've done is, for my comfort, is that I have hidden, which speaker is this? The move mic. What I've done is I've tried to hide it in the EPS channels that are available in my helmet. You can try and do that too if you have channels in your EPS. So I'm going to put the crown liner in now. This is what it looks like, but on the back you can see that there's a large jumble of wires. So what I'm going to do now is put in the right side speaker. Yeah, here you go, and move it in from the underside of the crown liner and put it in place. So this is how I'm putting it in place. And let's see where the speaker is, if it's in the right place. Yes, it is in the right place, right behind the cushion for the ear pad. And now comes the tough part, which is aligning all of the items on the left side. First up, we have the left speaker pad. Then you have the wiring for the 3-button switch. And there you go. There's the mic. I don't really like being in front of my nose of my lips. Instead, I'm fairly uncomfortable. So I'm going to position it pretty much at the rear of my left jaw. This is my left jaw. And then I'm going to insert the speaker on top. And then that's completely accessible right now. There you go. Padding has been installed. Just checking the location of the speaker. So to confirm if it's not moved. No, it hasn't. Now, what's important is doing a quick little test to see. So this is how it looks. So everything is now set, and all that's left to do is take the C50 unit, align it. I can even feel the magnetic pull, and then that indicates that this is now ready to work. And I long press on this small little button here that switches it off, and if you switch it on, again long press, and then the device is active. A quick little side note, if you are an Android user and you want to use the C50 Pro on a daily basis or otherwise, you need to download the app, but the app is not available on the Play Store. There is some issues happening between BluArmor and the Google Play Store. So they have put it on a Google Drive that you can just download it straight from. I'm going to add this link in the description so you know what to do. So, after putting the C50 in, here are some thoughts on what's in the box and how perhaps it could have been a little bit better. And I think the team at BluArmor is working on it. Ideally, the harness shouldn't be so complicated with so many connectors, such thick wires and thick connectors over there. A little bit of simplicity would have been ideal, and that would help in how people manage all of the wires and stuff inside their helmet padding. I'm fairly well versed with all of this, so for me it's fine, but for somebody who's not, this will be a little bit challenging. Second thing is that the weight at the back, I felt that the weight of the unit sort of disturbs the weight or balance of the helmet while riding. I had a little bit of a feeling on my neck after the 200 odd kilometers that I rode today. And finally, what I'd like to add in terms of audio quality is that my friend who I was riding with had a C30, and the audio quality from his end sounded very tinny. There was that electric buzz that kept coming on and off again over there, which was a little bit annoying. I have also tried to connect it with the GoPro Hero or the Hero GoPro 12, whatever, I mix up the name, but GoPro 12, and ideally it should connect to the GoPro via Bluetooth and then provide audio support in terms of not needing the use of a different media mod and mic and all of that stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that works yet. So BluArmor, that's something that you guys need to test out with the GoPro 12, because GoPro 12 is what started supporting Bluetooth devices for audio. So you need to focus on that and get that fixed if it is not something that I'm making a mistake at my end. And finally, what do I think about the product? I think the audio quality of the product is really good. The look of the product is really good. In terms of packaging, what they've done is really good. But these small things like the harness design, it could have been better. It could have been simpler. Especially for the speaker pads, the you need to have given a small or thin layer of 3M, two-sided 3M, that you can stick on your inside of your helmet, and the other side is, say, Velcro, so that you can put the pad or the speaker on the inner side of the helmet via Velcro. So it's not a permanent fixture, it's a temporary fixture. So you can remove the speaker without tearing it or causing any issues to the inner padding of your helmet, so on and so forth. So that could have been added. And finally, uh, it's a decent product, but I think the C30 was slightly better, I feel, in terms of how simple it was, how usable it was. Um, the button function, again, fairly simple. Here there is a reliance on using the T-stick as well as the 3-button module. So multiple factors are there, multiple variables are there, which kind of makes it more complicated than it needs to be. So those are my thoughts, initial thoughts on the C50 Pro. I haven't really used it for extensively, and if I do, I will add edits or other videos about the C50 Pro and my experience as it evolves in my use case. So, with that said, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments or ping me on Instagram. The ID is the same, Tall Guy Rides. And well, I see a lot of people watching the video. It would be great if you could subscribe. It definitely helps me create more content, spend more time creating content. I'm a very small channel. If I can grow, then I have more time, I have more ways in which I can create this authentic content for you. So it would be great if you subscribe. If you like the content, please. If not, well, no worries. Till next time, ride safe, stay safe. Cheers.